keep a tampon inside of you too long,
it will get stuck.
Make your limbs fall off.
Oh,
now,
wait.
Surprising amount of people.
Oh, dude.
It will get stuck. How is it going today?
Lord.
Boy, it's Kingdom. My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have for you Shane's Scary Teenage Myths.
I can't wait for this.
I'm ready for this. I
can't
have
wait.
no idea what scary teenage
I don't
myths
know.
are.
When he said teenage myths, I thought about like like that little mountain that kids go to like make out
Make out point, yeah, something like
Whatever.
that. Something like that. I don't know.
I automatically thought of that for some reason.
I'm ready.
Like that's where like the teenagers die, cause
I'm
killers
like
die.
Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
which we gotta play again. But
We will.
yeah, we will. But anyway, guys, please make sure to follow us on all our social medias in the link in the description below to get your reaction requests heard, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on in. I almost forgot what I was
Hey
saying.
guys, yes, welcome back to another
I know you
creepy
did.
video. Now, a few weeks ago, we talked about some of the scariest childhood myths. We talked about the
Boogeyman.
boogeyman and the
Oh, yeah.
monsters that live under your bed. We talked about eating certain foods that might make your stomach explode. We even talked about the myth that if you swallowed gum, it would stay in your body
Not
for
true.
7
Yep,
years.
not
Now,
true.
all of those
I'm
myths are
fine.
scary when you're a child, but the older you get, the more you realize that monsters don't exist, and swallowing gum is something you shouldn't be afraid of. But there are
No,
some
monsters do
things in
exist.
your teenage years
In human
that
form.
are actually
Oh, yeah.
scarier. Now today we're not going to be talking about monsters under your bed or ghosts that live in your closet. We're going to be talking about some of the myths that I remember from being a teenager that kept me up at night. First, we're going to be talking about myths revolving around masturbation. Now, masturbation
Oh, this will go
is
blind.
completely normal, and it's something that most people do. But when I was a teenager, there were so many myths around it. And one of the creepiest was that masturbating too much would make you go blind.
See?
You know you can go blind from that too. Give me 5 minutes, we'll go check out that house.
I know, it sounds crazy, especially now that I'm all grown up.
I thought it was
When I
true.
a teenager,
I knew it wasn't true.
I would lay in my
She was
bed,
doing it a lot.
start to
That's why.
masturbate, and I literally couldn't even finish because I would think, oh my god, what if right when I'm done, I open my eyes and all I see is blackness?
Black.
How am I going to explain it to my mom? How am I going to explain it to the people in my life? I'm going to go to the doctor and they're going to say, sorry son, you masturbated too much.
Oh my
Your eyesight
gosh.
is gone. I thought masturbating was going to ruin my life. Now obviously it's not true.
It's
You're not
completely
gonna go
fine,
blind for
y'all.
masturbating. But that myth, along with a lot of others, was created because there's this weird feeling of guilt with masturbating, and there's also a weird feeling
You
of
feel
shame,
so bad
especially when you're a
afterwards.
teenager. The last thing you want is for people to know that you masturbated. I mean, I remember even laying in my bed, and I would start to do it, and I would just stare at the door. And I couldn't even focus.
That somebody will
All I could
open
think
it.
about is somebody walking in that door and catching me, or somebody knocking on that door and asking, what are you doing? And I'd have to make up some elaborate...
I know.
I'm jerking off. I'll be out in a minute. But besides blindness, there was another myth that I used to think about a lot. And that is the myth that if you masturbate too much, you will grow hair on your palms.
What?
Whoa, ew.
That's not what I think it is it? You got bored. The nurse was hot.
Now, obviously...
Oh my
this
gosh,
is-
ew.
First
Ew,
of all, there's no
ew,
hair
ew.
follicles on your palms.
Right.
What
There's
would be there
none.
would be
Wait,
palms
Jasmine, I see you
muscles.
saying
But
that.
this myth came from the same place that a lot of other weird sexual myths came from, and that's the Dark Ages. And
Oh, I was gonna
another
say the
myth that was
church.
created during those times was something called a chastity belt. Now, what a
Oh, that's
chastity
real.
belt was,
That's real.
was
That's mighty real.
a metal belt that was put around a girl's vagina. And you couldn't
And
get
guys,
into it
too.
because it was literally locked. And the idea was that the king would put this around his daughter's waist to ensure that no guys got near her. Now, I thought this was real. I thought they actually did this back then. I mean, I even remember clips from movies where they would show it.
Yeah. And then it would
Yeah.
be a big old...
Chastity belt? Ooh, that's going to chafe my willy.
But supposedly,
Hey, my
Take my
willy.
willy.
feel free to masturbate as much as you want. And girls, don't worry. Your dad is not going to put a lock on
They have like plastic
Now, there's
ones
a lot of
now.
other scary
Yeah.
myths that
It's not-
go
it's not
along
metal
with
no
being a
more.
teenager and having sex, and a lot of them involve teen pregnancy.
I was
Now,
gonna say
listen,
baby.
First of all, I'm just gonna say it. Teen pregnancy can sometimes seem scary.
Could not be made.
The only way you
Could
can
not.
get pregnant is from actual penetration sex. But when I was a
Yes.
kid, I remember hearing so many myths that you could get pregnant from a lot of different things. The first one was getting pregnant from a toilet seat. Now the idea
Wait,
was
what?
that if you were a girl and you sat down in a public bathroom onto a toilet seat, there was a chance that some homeless guy's sperm or some pervert that was jerking off in there earlier would have left their semen on the seat and it would crawl up inside of you and make you pregnant.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I had to pause this. Any girl that is sitting bare butt on a toilet, I'm ashamed of you. You are asking for more than just, this is not even true, a pregnancy, that's not gonna happen. You're asking for diseases. You're asking for STDs and stuff like that. Like, you could just get that from just contact. You should not, learn to squat. Learn to squat over that thing or put the little paper on top of it. I feel like some people don't know that.
Even I did that. Even I would take the toilet tissue and
don't sit on
create several layers before I even sit down.
I don't sit on any toilet but my own at home, okay? Even if I go to a friend's house, I don't sit on it. I will squat, okay? Don't do it. Y'all asking for something if y'all sitting on it. Just let you know.
I was really passionate about this.
I don't want anybody to get messed up by this because I don't think some people know.
Okay.
Let's
stop on that.
Sorry.
Is not true. Number one, sperm dies very quickly after it comes out of the dick. So the chances of somebody coming onto a toilet seat and then later a girl sitting down, the sperm would be dead. Number two, sperm has to go directly inside of the vagina for there to even be a chance of getting pregnant. So the sperm literally can't like jump from the toilet seat into the vagina. And there's another myth that's in kind of
to dive in.
Area.
Dive on it.
I remember hearing this one a lot. It's the myth that you can get pregnant just from sitting in a jacuzzi that somebody had sex in.
I'm pregnant.
But we never.
Last month. Hot tub?
Oh. But we were wearing our swimsuits.
Miss Jude said a hot tub is the perfect temperature for sperm and it helps it swim faster.
What?
Now, this is something I still think about. Not
so it found its way up there?
The idea of going in a jacuzzi or a pool that somebody had sex in, and the sperm is still like swimming around and getting in my mouth and in my clothes. But once again, that is not possible.
Ew.
You not get pregnant from sperm swimming through a hot tub into your vagina. And I know the idea of swimming in a pool that somebody might have peed or jizzed in is gross, but just remember the fact that you also probably swim in the ocean, and that is fucking crazy. I'm not going to talk about the things I have found in the ocean water when I went swimming.
People pee in the ocean. They pee in the beach.
Actual piece of shit inside of a Doritos bag floating right past me. Done. So the only way you can actually get pregnant is from having sex.
Yes.
This is where we're going to kind of get into a gross area. There
As
are
if it's
some
not
myths that you can use other objects instead of condoms and it will work. There are dark corners of the internet.
Excuse me?
Where people have talked about you using other items such as a balloon, saran wrap, a latex glove, a Doritos bag, and even a Snickers wrapper. What?
What?
Now listen, none of those will work. And condoms are incredibly cheap and incredibly easy to find. Sometimes you can even get them for free.
Okay.
So instead of fucking somebody with a Twinkies wrapper, it sounds fun. Just grab a condom. Alright, so next we're going to
imagine the sounds.
Having sex as a teenager might get you murdered. Now there have been countless horror movies made where a teenager has sex and then they die. I mean,
make
that's
out
the
point,
basis of my favorite horror movie of all time, Scream. They even say it in the movie.
Number one, you can never have sex.
That's very true, though.
Big no-no!
And I know when I was a teenager, I thought about it too. I mean, I didn't think about me having sex and getting killed because no one was having sex with me. But I did think about my friends. And I think about them going to parties and having sex. And I'm like, what does that mean? Is somebody going to kill them? Is it like karma? Because once again, we are bred to think that sex is bad and masturbation is bad and it's all guilt.
It's not. It's all natural.
And we also grew up watching movies where it would happen over and over again. Jason, a couple gets killed after having sex.
Yep.
Friday 13th.
Michael Myers kills teens after they have sex.
That's when they're most vulnerable.
In the movie Jaws, not even a serial killer movie. Kids
A shark.
Kills them.
In a more recent movie, it
goodness.
follows. You have sex, you catch this STD that is actually a ghost that follows you.
I'm sorry, what?
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 That's kind of creepy.
Hello?
What if that's really your grandma? Like, you forgot
Ready
your
coming.
cookies in your basket.
And then, of course, Freddy Krueger, who kills you for having
In your
sex.
sleep.
Literally any other reason.
I'm ready to see a
Yeah.
reboot of that joint.
I was
The
scared
idea
of Freddy.
having sex as a teenager would lead to death. It started way before movies. There have been urban legends about this for years. teenagers. And one of the scariest legends is called the boyfriend's death. One evening, a boyfriend and girlfriend were driving along a country road when their car ran out of gas. Now they pulled over off the side of the road, and they're not too worried because they saw a gas station about a mile back. Well, they decided to take advantage of this moment and start making out in the car. Until
Instead
the
of getting
girlfriend
gas
says
first.
she's getting creeped out by the darkness and she just wants to go get some gas. Well, the boyfriend tells the girlfriend to wait in the car. He'll go walk over a mile and get the gas, and he'll be right back. Well, he walks away, and she falls asleep in the car while she waits for him. Well, a while later, in the middle of the night, she woke up. She heard a tapping sound coming from the top of the car. Tap, 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 tap. She lays on the floor of the car underneath her boyfriend's jacket, terrified, not knowing what the sound is. She starts to wonder what it could be. Maybe it's an animal. And then as she's about to scream out her boyfriend's name, the police officer's hand slams on her window and asks her to unroll it. She's terrified and she opens the door and she says, "What's going on?" The police officer tells her to get out of the car and to follow him. And whatever she does, do not look back. Well, as they're walking away from the car, she gets curious.
And looks
she
back.
turns around and she sees her boyfriend hanging from the tree above the car, gutted, and blood is dripping onto the roof of the car. Tap, tap, tap.
Wow.
Oh
Now,
my
this story has been
goodness.
around forever, and I think the whole point of this story is to scare teenagers from like driving into the wilderness, and making out, and having sex with their boyfriends and girlfriends. But even though it is a myth, technically it is something that I guess could happen. Now this next myth is half
Oh my
myth
God.
and half real, and this is something I remember my friends in school who were girls being terrified of. This is the
Right.
idea that if you keep a tampon inside of you too long,
It will get
it
stuck.
will make your limbs fall off.
Oh,
now,
wait.
surprising amount of people
Oh,
do not
Oh, dude.
It will get stuck.
It's actually a very real thing. Now, this is basically a form of a bacterial infection. Now, it's associated.
I was going to say, you can get
Vaginas
infection
could,
that
in
way.
theory, be a place for bacteria to breed. It's very moist and very warm. But TSS only affects 0.002% of women. But there have been some cases that are
Toxic socks.
in 2012, a model named Lauren Wasser sadly did lose her leg to TSS.
Oh, my
She has
goodness.
talked about it publicly.
As soon as they found the tampon and they sent it off to the lab, it came back as TSS1,
Oh.
toxic shock syndrome.
Now, once again, it's incredibly rare, and you will be fine, so do not freak out about your fingers falling off from your tampon. As long as you practice basic hygiene and make sure to remove it, you'll be fine.
That's why
Now,
you
this
use
last
pads
one
so
is
that you
kind
know
of
that it's
crazy.
there.
It's not scary at all, but like when I heard that it was a myth. Now, when I was a teenager, I used to love cracking my knuckles. Me and my friends would have competitions and see who could be
Don't
I could
you
never
just-
crack my knuckles.
Teachers,
I can never
parents,
do it
pretty
like
much
this. I can
any
do it
adult would
the other
say,
way.
"Don't
Yeah.
do that.
I can never do
Arthritis."
Like, I could do like that with my
Now,
thumbs.
listen,
And
without getting too
Get it?
sciencey, because this is not a science channel, it's not actual bones that are cracking with
See the
crack
joints or the
knuckles.
bubbles?
It's gas
Yeah.
buildup that's escaping the joints. This myth that you
Wow.
have arthritis because of doing it was literally created by mothers and fathers who couldn't fucking stand the sound of their kids cracking their knuckles. So
Oh,
they
y'all
said,
get
"Let's
over it. Y'all know y'all
Well,
did it when
guess
y'all
what?
was little.
It kind of worked. My mom would tell me that, and I stopped doing it. But now that I know it's fine, we'll be doing it all
Oh my
Oh,
God.
goodness, that was a lot.
I know.
Scary teenage myths. And once again, I know they weren't really scary. It wasn't like
That tap
I-
tap one was kind of
The what?
scary. It was kind of lit scary.
Which one?
The tap
The
tap.
tapping? Oh, yeah. I was so wrong about the tampon.
It
No.
goes under the drawer. Like he's like what? Like she just was so adamant about that.
Oh no, I was, because when he said we started thinking about tampons, I was always scared that if I put one in there, then it would get stuck, because I know that there's like that little like string that's on the end of it, but I would get scared that if I pull too hard or whatever, that little string will come off and that it will be stuck in there, and I would have to either go in and get it or I have to get like surgery or something for them to go get it out. But my mom always told me that string will never come off and it's designed so that it doesn't come off, but I was still scared that would happen.
Right.
So that's why I thought that was the case. So I was wrong. I was wrong. That was just me. That was just me though. But
Yeah, but the scary one I like was that story of the tap tap in the forest. That was lit.
yeah, I know.
I could see
But
somebody
that's how it
recreate that.
always is in horror stories. It's always the couples that die.
I hate that. I guess, you know, hey.
I mean,
I don't know why. I guess couples gotta go first. Hey.
I just don't understand, like, how, well, maybe it's
Forget
not,
your happiness.
maybe
Like the
it's not-
killer's like, forget your happiness.
Right.
I couldn't get a girl. I don't have a boyfriend to share my sweater with. Like,
I want a sweater.
I want a boyfriend. Anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
share.
It's just right, guys. This is.
I want a boyfriend sweater.
I want a boyfriend sweater.